Yes, hello, welcome back. Game of Play sponsored by nobody in particular. I've this is the second shorter video of Super Metroid, probably just due to item collection. So that's what we're gonna do. Probably gonna. Oh yeah, I think I end up in Meridian. I don't know. I don't remember the exact stuff. I should stop trying to tell you what's gonna happen ahead of time, even though I already did it. Why does that make a similar sound to the other creatures, you know? Maybe they're like mockingbirds and they just mock each other. Menacingly! This is in case you fall off. And you have seahorses to greet you and tell you what's up. They're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, nothing. The ceiling. What is up? The ceiling. What is down? The floor. What is down, my clown? Alright. Let's head on back to... Guess we're heading back to Brunist Stardust. More missiles. And I can super missile this side. There is actually a trick where you can super missile it from behind. It's a bit precise. And is almost never something I have to do. But in the off chance it is, I'm sure I'll remember how to do it when it becomes necessary. That's how it is with Lies techniques. It's like, don't make things harder for yourself if you don't have to. But can he survive the great fiery depths below? Samus, who meets up with the Super Friends in the Great Hall of the Justice League. Featuring Horatio Sands. Oh god. I don't know what universe I just walked into. Speaking of universes, or rather multiverses, so multiverses are trendy now. Except, I was already into multiverses. So what you have to do is actually write the multiverse concept well. You know? Comics have already struggled with it, and now you're bringing that back and putting it into TV. Dude, TV is already a distilled form of comics in some ways. And you want to try to make multiverse out of that, you better have some top-tier fucking writers. I'm not joking. Usually the problems with that is not the possibilities, which is okay when you have different writers working on different things. It's connecting those all together, making sure all the writers are on the same page. Newsflash, they aren't. Here's something I missed earlier that's easier to get now. But yeah, newsflash, they aren't. Not to mention writing how you travel from verse to verse. That's the more abstract part of the process. But also my favorite part, because it's like, if anyone can do it, why hasn't everyone done it? It's not exactly time travel either, so it makes me wonder. In a sense it is, except instead of traveling back and forward in time, you're traveling sideways in time. That's basically the difference there. You're in some other timeline, but in that timeline's present. And then I suppose we can talk about the sixth dimension later, but that's the fifth dimension. It's probability. And love. And events. And stuff. Yeah. Basically the fifth dimension kind of removes what we have about, human choice. Which is terrifying. Just want you to know. Destiny is the most existential problem of all time. Of all time! That's why they call it destination. Because Death wants you, and he wants to play a mean trick. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to... There we go. I didn't want to have to do that again, so I took the cheap way this time. Hope you don't mind. La 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 la. Going down and up. Going to the side. Wind up. Tell them about my Metroids. Alright, that's a thing. Shall we give up here then? And grab my missiles from my missile sack? I've got so many missiles, I don't know what to do with them. There's a huge clearance on missiles. Come get yours today at a bargain of 5 missiles per set. But wait, there's more. Call now and you can get a wave beam. Yes. The wave beam is cool. The wave beam is necessary. The wave beam will bring you all the chicks. Yes, even while you're a chick. Duh. I don't know what you're talking about. But the wave beam is a beam that goes through things. This is especially important for doors that can only open from one side that you can't actually get to otherwise. There's one specific door in Brinstar that I'm going to open this way, because it also has a thing in it that I want. What is that? I'm not going to tell you. No, I didn't just forget. It's not something I need to remember. I just get these things, okay? Anyway, my gun's more powerful now, too. When I pick up the final plasma beam thing, the spazer beam will get spaced out, I guess. I mean, phased out. Phaser beam? No. That sounds like something they use in Metroid Prime. Except that's phase on and not phaser. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, I've gone cross-eyed. I need to get back up there again. I am so sick of doing this to myself. Thank God for my wall jump capabilities. This video would somehow not be short. Yeah, artificially increase the length of video because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it sounds like something I'd do. Oof. Nobody better get in my way, or these Tetris Puyo Puyo things in the background are gonna get it. Alright. Whoosh! Oh, super missile. That's what I like to see. Actually, wait, what is back here? Missiles, for one thing. But we knew that. There's clearly more going on than these missiles. Let's investigado. So you can't, like... Okay, let's powerbomb that. Ah! Alright. Elevation. Advance to your station. It might just be missiles and junk. This isn't the wave beam thing I was thinking anyway. I just needed to get this crap. Another reserve tank. Okay. We have reserves. Go Army Reserve now. I've probably mentioned this before. Do you remember those old military ads where they're just like, you have 5 days of rations. It is day 12. Do you have what it takes? And I'm thinking to myself, well, logically, no. I'm going to be dead after day 5. You want me to work without math, is what you're saying. The math tells me you're lying. I'm sorry, I'm too good at math for the military. I know what they really meant. But then, you know, if they thought that and it worked like corporations, then they'd purposely give you less food. Just because they think you can still work just fine on less resources. No. That shit always has to be temporary. You dingus. Anyway, yeah, that's about the crux of it. The Horcrux. Oh, so funny. La, la. It's not a good game until I have my Gregorian chanting, you understand? Those Gregorians can just chant... Well, I mentioned Gregorian chanting while I was playing Blood, so you should know. I like Gregorian chanting. Here's the next... Let's find more games with Gregorian chanting in them, shall we? Oh. You know, your calendar is Gregorian. So, I guess Gregory must be up to a lot of shit lately. Good job, Gregory. Dun, dun. They said Gregory was pretty egregious. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, I said I was going to go back up to Brinstar, and I fucking mean it. You know? I'm definitely taking it easy here. I'm in no rush. I could have... Again, if I plan this differently, especially with some of the things I know now, I could probably beat the expected time limit of the game, which I believe is 2 hours? Or was it 3 hours? Either way, to get, like, the true ending and to say, hey, you did it. while also doing it with 100% items. That's doable as well. But it's just kind of, you know, if you're worried about time, all you have to do is get segments right, as long as the save is not too far out of the way, you know what I mean? I imagine you shave off minutes by not going in the save rooms, though. Da, 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 da. Going to the freaking side. I'm going to the save because I realize in the lower right of Brainstar there's not really much place to save. Except here in this room. A really inconvenient room to save, and yet I can do it anyway. Underwater... Shit's really slow. I can barely jump. Sing subsonically. Okay. Used to sing. Still do. Shot in the face. Oh no, my wait. My ovaries! No! I don't think we have cool words for that. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Make things even in the even department. Oh boy, I sure like going up this shit. Newsflash, I'm probably gonna have to do it once or twice more. What I wouldn't give for some fast travel. No, that's not how this game works, buddy. At least Castlevania games are smart enough to do that, but that's because their layouts are so much bigger. So it's kind of needed. Dun, dun. I don't need to blow you up. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, this room. Okay. Let's go in here. Forgot all about you. But that's because I wanted the grappling hook first. It's one of those rooms where you can make it dark and not mean it and not know where you're going. Oh, it's dark now. Anyway. Just taking some tips from Jill of the Jungle, you know what I'm saying? Dun 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 dun. Hashtag female protagonist. Wish it was more social, but I'm just rather perform instead. Let's see what's inside. This isn't what I need the wave beam for either. But I'm getting it anyway. Oh, that's the part where I figure out what the Y button does, by the way. Took me like halfway. X-ray scope. Alright. So you use this to see the secrets, essentially. So, you can imagine, without me having the guide, I would use this fucking everywhere. And people are like, what are you wasting your time on that for? It's like, you know, even if you know where everything is, this X-ray helps me kind of be more precise about where I'm going at times, especially if I'm falling places or blowing shit up so I don't waste ammo, that kind of crap. It's a refresher beam, is what it's. You know? I don't know why it looks like that either. But yeah, it's the lens of truth. You know it. I know it. You have to use your eyes. I also think that's what led up to the X-ray visor in Metroid Prime. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they also have a heat visor, which is like infrared. The only thing stopping me from doing Metroid Prime right about now is... I'm not trying to shit on GameCube stuff. That's not it. I just mean because 100%ing it means scanning everything 100%. And that's not as fun as getting all the items. And more importantly, there's a lot of things that if you miss, that you can never get again for the rest of the entire game. And I'm not big on permanent missables in which you require yourself to start the entire game over. I really don't like that. So yeah. I know, it's like, everyone likes the scanning part. I'm like, yeah, I know, that's true. It's not even the big deal with it. I think the big deal with it, me trying to do Metroid Prime 3, as a matter of fact. I did beat Metroid Prime 2, actually, and that's definitely harder than Metroid Prime 1. It's also, like, good because Metroid Prime 2 feels like a sort of Metroid game I never would have thought we would have gotten. Like, it is essentially Link to the Past, but with Metroid, but also, like, you know, it does things different. Like, there's actually new weapons and stuff, and different kinds of levels that you don't normally see in Metroid, and I liked it a lot. But really, it was just a Metroid Prime 1 ROM hack. That's okay. That is just fine with me. Let's go see where I put this wave beam in my pants. Gotta get the wave beam. Gotta get the wave beam. Ah! You've been super missile-fied. Not sure what the big deal with that is. Anyway. There we go. Shot behind the heart. It's a bit too late. What is actually worth getting whatever's in here? My gosh. Just an energy tank. Sorry to hype it up. I didn't think I was hyping it, but yeah, I think I got hyped up for an energy tank. Whoops. Da, 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 da. Just one more thing I'm gonna do real quick to meet my 10 item limit, even though I could have stopped there. I just want to follow through. This video's short enough as it is, so let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Thing with a swing. Chips ahoy. What happened to them? I don't know. Why does it sound like I'm sailing for chips, so... Yeah. So you could definitely wall jump up here, especially after getting the high jump. So feel free to get that whenever you wanted to. However, going in the next room near it, you probably would have preferred having some other stuff first. But just getting those missiles, yeah, you're good. You good, son? Yeah, my favorite beam, the Suze beam. And my favorite miscellaneous, the MB. And my boots, the Hiss. And my suit, the V. See you next time.